Hi, we're picking up the scraps that I didn't finish to complete the reading. We're on subject area 4 pipeline operations 1401 and 406. This is completely 5 pages. Okay, interface cut operation. Given the requirement to divert petroleum product in an um, operational inland petroleum distribution system. So the system is field environmental personnel materials required to perform the task before military occupational specialists qualified as N2F soldiers to assist the risk management procedure multi-production operational multi-pipeline system tactical petroleum field unit and operating pumping station daily pumping a manifold communication system protective equipment community chemical petroleum chemical protective gloves, containment cleanup, and hydro cylinder, hydrometers. Hydrometers are integral thermometers, level work of surface rags, temperature, petroleum product corrected American Petroleum Institute, gravity product, applicable material safety data sheet, facility response plan, spill prevention control countermeasures, unit hazardous waste material management policy, oil discharge contingency plan, unit standing procedure, full access to all reference monitor, follow each of the batch, interface to each sure the products are not commingled with the environmental surrounding that they are not damaged. Failure to perform tasks correctly results in damage to equipment or injury to death. The performance steps. In tasks with any task involving extensive handling of petroleum products, make sure the equipment is on hand to contain and clean up spills. Unpacking, inspecting, positioning the equipment, convenient access before beginning the task. Review the requirements before examining the task and ensure the drip pans, waste fuel containers, and appropriate size containing the waste flow generated the task. Use the drip pans at any point of the spill likely to occur with such valves and nozzles contain observed equipment. Take care of the performing to the task, minimizing possibility of petroleum spills. If the spills occur, immediately stop the operation, take the stop to the containing and cleaning up the spills, report all spills immediately to the supervisor. 1. Apply the risk management procedure. Understand, execute the risk management process, risk controls, command guidance directed by higher headquarters. Success variable higher hazard continuous report risk reductions as appropriate for the chain of command employee environmental stewardship protection program according to task 101 92F 1413. Read and understand the unit and installation, the standard opposition orders, requirements, and requisition, storing, handling, and disposing in the hazardous material. Where appropriate, personnel protective equipment, gloves, hearing protecting goggles need to be worn. Performing any fueling operation, obtain API gravity at line temperature for batch being pumped. Take a line sample for at least 5 minutes, starting 20 minutes before the expected time of the interface. Determine the API gravity for each sample is taken. Taking a line sample every minute, the 5 minutes before expected of the interface to have air arrivals. Take a line sample 2-3 minutes per minute when the interface arrives. Open and close as required by the operation order. Take a sample to the laboratory after each product is switch. Cleanup spoils report is required on unit of the policy procedure applicable environmental laws. Evaluation preparation C task conditions standards of the material safety data sheets and all safety equipment. 1. Applied risk procedures go or no go. Employed environmental stewardship protection program according to task 101 92F 1413 go or no go. Read, understand installation standard authorization order requirements, requisitions, storing, handling, disposing hazardous material. War appropriate personal protective equipment is acquired. Obtain the API gravity at line temperature for batch being pumped. Take a line sample at least every 5 minutes, starting at 20 minutes accepted from the time interval. Determine the API gravity for each of the samples taken. Take a line sample for every minute, starting with the 5 minutes before expected time of the interface. Took a line sample 2 to 3 minutes per minute at the interface arrivals. Open, close, and valves are required by the operation order. Took samples to the laboratory after each of the product. Clean up spills and reported required the unit policy procedures applicable environmental laws. Evaluation score of the go is performance measured pass. Score of the no go is the performance measure fail. Score or no go soldier was done wrong and how to do it correctly. Preparing petroleum pump station and pipeline reports. Given the requirement to maintain the records of pump stations with an operational inland petroleum distribution limited distribution system is field, environmental, military, operational, urban terrain, materials risk management procedure, operational pump installation, pump PA form 4193, petroleum product pump station, hourly operational records, EA form 4818, petroleum product pumping station operating along the EA form 5464, petroleum products pipeline leakage report, full access all reference materials. Pump all entries of the pump station of the pipeline report accurately, legally use the operational data and turn them into the supervisor. Complete the DA form 4818. Enter the date, unit, pump station name, the pump station number in respective of the blocks. Enter the hourly operational data, appropriate columns for the front and back of the form. Enter the data of the DA form 1480. Enter the following data elements. Each hourly observation is labeled column as follows. Time, fill it the actual time was worked this day if less than 24 hours in a year. And a year, the person in charge with the shift signings, each pump serial number for each of the pump, the following information: suction pressure, discharge pressure, RPM, oil pressure, water temperature for the station. Enter suction pressure, discharge pressure, gallons per minute pumped. In remarks, to enter total hours of operation for each of the pump. Any comments are required by the local policy procedures. Daily total pump, enter barrels pumped for that day. Pump station operators enter each shift, beginning the time, date, shift, and ending of the time of the date. Printing type of the name, grade, operator sign as a pump station operator, as the signature at the bottom of the back of the form. In turn and completed for the supervisor to obtain. Signature grade as section chief of the platoon leader in appropriate blocks of the bottom form. Complete DA form 5464. Enter all necessary information in the blocks on the top of the form. Date, time from to higher headquarters, name from the unit designated, reported by the name and grade, platoon section and section of the reporter. Enter the location, cause of disposition, information blocks in mild form. They enter the following information blocks under the leak pumping station joint number. Fuel loss, enter the clause of the leak of the apparent clause of the leak block. Enter the corrective action of the disposition block. Enter the preventive maintenance measures taken in the precaution taken block. Turn the completed forms and the supervisor obtain the signature grade of the section chief of the plant leader appropriate blocks off in the form. DA form 141913 4193. Date, unit, station number. Enter the name of the station for which the report is being made. Pump station number, batch, time, origination, designation, storage tank. To enter the tank number, the time discharge was turned on or off. Other than the batch was taken to the storage tank, it entered the identification storage device, which is the back which was taken. Line temperature is degrees in Fahrenheit. Pump station pressure. Enter the section pressure PSI and the discharge PSI. Product of the grade, gallons of this hour. Total barrels pumped. Sample number. Daily totals. Enter the total of the gallons of a pump in 24-hour period. Remarks. Enter the remarks concerning anything that may have been occurred in the day. Sure to identify the time of the period with the remarks associated. Shift hours. Enter the span of each shift worked, the first, second, and third shifts. Name the grade. The supervisor of each shift, his or her name, grade, or sign the signs of report. See task conditions. To complete DA form 4818, DA form 5464R, and 4193. Go or no go. Score and go goes pass, or no go has failed. The solar was done wrong. How to do it correct. And that completes the section 4, which I skipped.